In our last episode, after what felt like the longest night ever, we finally made it to a hotel, hit the jackpot with a rental car, and loaded up to get back on the road to see our boat. Today, we get an update about our van, we find ourselves in a very small French town, impressed by a vending machine, and we learn some interesting facts about French cuisine.
This is, I think, a good precursor to what life will be traveling full-time, which is there's going to be a lot of unpredictability and things you can't control, especially on the ocean with weather, where you'll be able to get a marina or an acreage.
I actually would probably choose this over the predictability and monotony of our conventional life, because at least this is different. At least something interesting is happening.
Definitely good stories.
As we made our way to La Rochelle, insurance called and said our engine was not repairable, but they have a solution for us to consider. Okay, what's happening now?
So he said we should go on our holiday, come back to the rental car, load all our stuff in our car, and then the tow truck would drive us to Calais, and then we would go on the ferry or the train across the channel, and then a tow truck would drive the car home.
I mean, this is the best rainbow I've ever done.
Mom, it's triple. Do you see it?
No, I only see the double. The double rainbow was pretty awesome, but unfortunately, it didn't lift our spirits enough. Because of all the delays we've had since our van broke down, we've run out of time to get to La Rochelle, which means we will not be able to see our boat. We changed our route and canceled our reservations, but we found a little Airbnb in a village off the highway, where we will spend the night, regroup, change directions, and jump ahead to the skiing portion of our holiday, which is a full day's drive to the French Alps. So we just showed up in the little place where we're going to stay the night, and I looked across the street and found a baguette vending machine. That's cool. Never seen that before. Okay, we are in our sweet little Airbnb, what Peter found while we were driving. The situation is with the car. I think the car is going to actually have to go to the car cemetery because it's done. It feels like a miracle that we were able to find a reasonably priced place at the very last minute that fit all of us without needing to drive too far off our new route. This spot was perfect. We ordered a pizza, made our plan for tomorrow, looked around the apartment, and realized where we were. I just realized where we are. We are
Near Champagne.
like 20 minutes from Champagne, the place, only place in the world that makes champagne. I'm going to just say champagne because I'm American and I can't help it. They have all of these champagne houses. They have like 2 kilometers of champagne underground. What did it say? 2 million bottles of champagne in cellars underground. And we aren't going to go see it. It's like 100 euros per person to go see these cellars. And oh well, I love champagne. I also just found out that we are in a region where you can have this toyen, or I can't remember. It's yeah, you know, my French is I don't have. There's no my French. There's zero French here. It's a delicacy of pig's stomach and intestines with onions and herbs. The US has its own version of this. I didn't know this. Chitlins and hogma are the United States versions of eating pig intestine. I'm gonna look up how to say the French dish. Okay, so I don't have French, but it looks like andouille or something. It says it has the aroma of rotting flesh. If I were to eat pig intestines, which I probably already have if I've ever had a sausage, which I have, but let's just pretend I've never had pig intestines. If I were to have pig intestines and I had to choose between something that sounds like andouille or something that sounds like hogmaw or chitlins.
Chitlins. They sound the best.
I would never choose something called chitlins. You would choose chitlins?
Wait, what are the options?
Chitlins, hogmaw, or andouille. I think. Someone help. I don't know how to speak French.
Chipmans.
It's not chipmans, it's chitlins. I
I don't even know.
bet you $1,000 it tastes better in France than it does in the US. Are you gonna have chitlins, andouille, or hogmaw? It's the intestines of pigs. Like the intestines is where all of your poo goes before it comes out of your butt.
Chitlins.
Do you want that? Cedar's actually probably the only person in this family who hasn't eaten pig intestines because he's a vegetarian. Okay, I'm getting closer. Andouillette is this special sausage. Doesn't sound like 25 layers of pig intestines.
It sounds like Antoinette.
Sage thinks it sounds like Marie Antoinette. Well, I bet she ate it.
Let them eat Antoinette.
How do you say cake in French again? Andouillette et
Guys,
gâteau.
don't expect me.
Join us next time as we finally get to at least one place we were planning on going. The Alps.
Happy adventuring.